And coming down on the stretch. Here. Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Davis. Hayward out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Wallace in at the point guard. Now Davis, following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Wallace, the pass to LaVine. Williams, a screen on Stevenson. LaVine dishes to Williams. Some solid defense from Battier. Chicago with the ball. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thank you, David. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Hayward outside, fires from deep, knocks down the three ball.
Hey, numbers don't lie. Catch and shoot equals high percentage. Gordon Hayward with a great look.
Ginobili against Wallace. Ginobili kicks to Stevenson. Nobody near Allen. Offline with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wallace outside. Clock at 6. The pass to Hayward. For three, LaVine. Chicago grabs the miss.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And LaVine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
The first one falls.
Well, the jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
Now here's Wallace. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. On the wing, LaVine. He feeds it to Davis. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
LaVine against Stevenson. Passes to Ginobili. All alone. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Floats it up for Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. And now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at Chicago. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, Miami, just a few spots below there.
And, you know, for the Heat, it hasn't been the type of fully dominant season that a lot of the experts predicted. But they're still in a position that many other teams would envy at this point.
And still with time to put it all together and make this a successful season. Because as disappointed as this may seem right now, they're still at the top of the standings right now. It's really all about the playoffs for a team of this caliber.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
In the corner, it's Stevenson. And again, no good by Chicago. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Levine against Stevenson. For three, Hayward. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ginobili looking around. And Stevenson kicks to Allen. Ginobili outside. Back to Allen. The three. And again, no good by Chicago.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Levine finds Hayward. Davis setting the pick for Hayward. Again, the miss by the Heat. Chicago with the ball. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And it seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really, they did not look especially strong in that game.
They were really fortunate to come away with that victory. It wasn't their finest game, but hopefully they'll be better here in this one.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Hayward hits them both.
This Heat team does just about everything well. They're one of the top teams in the league on offense and on D. They can win games at either end of the floor.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Zach LaVine.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. And Miami, Smitty, really has succeeded in putting together a complete ball club. I mean, from top to bottom, with all the parts needed.
I totally agree, Kevin. That was their goal. Build a team that doesn't rely on any one strength. On nights when they're not shooting it well, their defense can pick up the slack.
Now here's Hayward after Eric Gordon's miss. Hayward passes to Lynn. 5 to shoot. And it's Korver in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
Yeah, you got to chase Korver off that three-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to White. On the wing, Gordon. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. The Heat shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Bulls trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Vanderbilt with the screen. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Right side, Lynn. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for White. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Hits it from 3-point range.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
White against Land. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the first. Three-pointer, Hayward, the basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's blocked by Hollins.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
White against Land. Hayward outside for the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Up top, Maxey. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The pass to Gordon. That's tipped. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. The Heat leading by 9. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hayward outside. A 3-ball. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Passes it to White. Now Maxey. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Ginobili out there with Stevenson. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the foul called on Deshaun Stevenson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Heat now. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. LaVine gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Wallace against Ginobili. Embiid with the steal. Allen passes to Battier. He gets it in there.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Stevenson dishes to Embiid. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Stevenson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Stevenson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Williams, a screen on Stevenson. Williams passes to Wallace. Here's Davis. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
So hard to keep AD off the glass. He's got the length, the timing, and the consistency of effort.
Chicago calls timeout. And Miami making a change here. Hayward's checked in.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Anthony Davis. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 8th in blocks, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Allen against Levine. Davis setting the pick for Levine. Kept alive. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Heat lead by 9.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And Stevenson kicks to Allen. Pulls up on the wing. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Allen. Allen's got his 3rd assist on the night. Ginobili against Wallace. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hayward can hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stevenson finds Allen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Embiid, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. We all know, Steve, that playoff basketball is different. So if you're preparing a teammate for their first taste of the postseason, a first-time playoff player, what do you tell them?
Well, the intensity goes to another level, but the game is the same. You really have to slow down in your mind the game in the playoffs. But most importantly, you must watch film, and film to get an edge.
It's Ginobili on the wing. Wallace covering. Embiid with the screen on Hayward. Allen passes to Embiid. Davis against Stevenson. Stolen by Allen. Stevenson outside. Pass to Ginobili. Now Battier. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Embiid. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Gibson comes in for Robert Williams. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Wallace. Maxey kicks to Vanderbilt. Over in the corner, White. The rebound by Gibson.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
White against Land. Back to Hayward from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team. Gordon with it. And it's Lynn picking him up. And it's Gordon missing.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Hayward looking around. Right side, Lynn. Outside Korver. Lets it go with the three. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Korver's got 9.
And this is what makes Korver so effective, his ability to take and make shots quickly.
Here's Vanderbilt. Hollins with the block. And they get it back. They retain possession. Count that bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lynn against White. And it's Korver in the corner. And the Heat, another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Vanderbilt. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hayward outside. This one for 3. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. About
7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rejected by Hollins. White against Lynn. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And as we look ahead on our schedule, and circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Bulls.
Their perimeter defense was lackluster, to say the least. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk off the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Hayward. Wallace is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Williams at the power forward. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. Hayward outside. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hayward's got 22 points.
This is Gordon Hayward, an unselfish player who can also light it up himself and can do it for long stretches.
Pass to Allen. Stevenson outside. Shoots from the baseline. And with that, the Heat lead is cut back down to 11. Big bucket there from Embiid.
And this is what makes him be so dangerous. He makes stretching the floor look effortless.
Outside, Levine jacks up a three, sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Embiid, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
One shot.
Heat leading by 11. Wallace outside. And the pass to Levine. Fires from the wing. No good that time. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Inside. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Porter's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And the basket by Ginobili.
And Dallin showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
And here we can check out the story for Anthony Davis. Wallace looking for an opening. For three, Levine. Miami no good on that time either. Bulls trail by 9. Allen outside. There's the triple. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Allen for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Stevenson dishes to Allen. Ginobili against Wallace. Ginobili the pass to Embiid. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Levine for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Bulls in second.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Stevenson against Levine. Passes it to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Pass to Porter. Fires the three. And the Heat, another three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Ginobili up top. Wallace covering. Pass to Allen. Puts up a three. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Wow, Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Outside, Levine. Davis setting the pick for Levine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Stevenson kicks to Battier. He had a nice open look right there. Battier's got his second basket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
Chance to look at the stats for Ginobili. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. The more plays they run through him, the better.
Porter dishes to Levine. Now Waltz. No points in the game yet for him. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Williams. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. Ginobili outside. The pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pass to Wallace. Davis with a screen on Ginobili. Wallace the pass to Davis. Over Ginobili. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Wallace. Davis has got 6 points.
A dominant presence, AD. So smooth in pick-and-roll situations. Has the agility and the great hands on the catch.
Ginobili kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Embiid. Pass to Ginobili. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Stevenson against Levine. Davis setting the pick for Levine. And again, Miami with the triple.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Wallace against Ginobili. Pass to Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Miami. And Embiid drops them both. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Levine against Allen. And there's the pass to Wallace. And that one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Stevenson passes to Ginobili. 52 seconds left to play in the third. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot. Davis against Embiid. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Embiid's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Hayward outside. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stevenson passes to Allen. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Passes it to Davis. Over Embiid. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Wallace. Wallace has got 6 assists here tonight.
That's a good shot for AD. He can rise above anyone from there.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. He got it up. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Stevenson. Shane Battier is out there with Embiid. Then it's Allen. And it's Ginobili in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And they double up Embiid. Takes the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine against Allen. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
At the line for the Heat, Zach LaVine. 1 shot.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
Ginobili the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Battier outside. pass to Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Stevenson. Levine with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Davis. Back to Levine. Davis with a screen on Stevenson. Here's Levine. Here's Williams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Heat lead.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Chicago calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Gordon Hayward.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. That speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
Okay, David, thanks. 11 feet away. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 21 in the game.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ginobili outside. Pass to Embiid. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Embiid's got 17 points here in the second half. And the Heat call time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Let's hear it for y'all. 3-1-2 crew.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. The deep three from Levine. Miami no good on that time either. Bulls trail by 7. And here is Ginobili. There's the pass to Allen. To the inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Battier. He's got 25. Miami leading by 5. Wallace outside. He kicks to Levine. From deep. Miami no good on that time either.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Stevenson against Davis. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Ginobili the pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Stevenson.
I like the defense there by Zach. Stays aware and gets himself in perfect position.
Williams kicks to Wallace. A pass to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
That's why Hayward is considered a complete basketball player. He certainly can get up for these alley-oops.
Levine against Stevenson. Passes it to Allen. Battier outside. Pass to Stevenson. Ginobili against Wallace for three. Ginobili can't hit.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Hayward outside. Over Allen. And the rejection by Embiid. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Hayward finds Levine. Heat moving the ball around. Wallace.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Wallace against Ginobili. Pass to Embiid. Rebound by the Heat. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. There's the dish to Wallace. Now the pass to Levine. Hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Chicago calls timeout. Ginobili against Wallace. Down low. Here's Embiid. That shot, no good. Davis with some nice D. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Miami. Led by as many as 14 points. Bean passes to Williams. Launches it. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Hayward. Levine's got 24 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Shot clock at 5. Embiid wide open. And the Bulls with another miss. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Hayward can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ginobili outside. Passes to Embiid. Over Davis. Off the left rim and out. And here are the Heat now. They've got an 8-0 run.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Gordon Hayward.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Wallace with the ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental?
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports at another. Here we are late in the season. I got to ask you the age-old question, Clark. Should the focus be on playoff positioning or should it be on resting your stars?
You know, I don't think it should be either. I think it should be playing your best basketball. And if, in fact, you're in a position where you can buy some rest for your key players and still be sharp, then that's what you do. But it's a delicate balancing act. I would much rather see players rest during practice and play a bit in the games to keep that in-game sharpness is what you want. But each team has to do it the way they feel best.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Pass to Roy.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
First team foul.
Brown in the high post. He shoots it. Roy can't get it to go. Pass to Murray. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Beal outside. And the three-pointer goes.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Three-pointer, Harden. Gasol grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Bynum. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Portis has checked in. And that one misses. New Orleans has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Murray. Pass to Beal. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Harden. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. And here's Beal. Outside Murray. Back to Beal. From deep. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
A volume three-point shooter. Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
Now here's Looney. Here's Roy. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. Harden from outside. They get it back. Bynum gets the bucket.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Three-pointer, Beal. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Harden. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
And they're up there in the top half of the league in assists. That's an area they'd like to improve on, but on their good nights, this is an excellent passing team.
And while we don't talk about free throw shooting much, this team almost never wastes chances at the stripe. It's an overlooked strength for them. Clark, for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury. And that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. The modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Completely new group for the Lakers. And a look at the stats for him.
And a promising trend this month has been a rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's doing a great job with his shot selection, and that is helping his team with their efficiency numbers.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Adams. The layup off target.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Tate's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Stevenson the pass to Morris. Back to Stevenson. Let's go with a three. The Lakers with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Nembhard. From outside the arc, Hardaway grabs the board. The Lakers trail. Now Morris. Back to Hardaway. Here he goes. And he buries his first look.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish.
Here's Nembhard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Beal, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hardaway, the pass to Morris. Outside Stevenson. Outside Hardaway. Adams a screen. And Hardaway good for 3. Hardaway's got 5.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Beal outside. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans. Outside Stevenson. Adams a screen. Stevenson attacks. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Nembhard with the 10-footer. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Adams a screen. Here's Morris. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist from Morris. It's a tie ball game. Here's New Orleans. Here's Nembhard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Hardaway with it. Adams with a screen on Beal. For three, Hardaway. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be back in a moment.
17.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And so in the game for the Lakers, out to the wing. Shoots. Hauled in by Brown. Pass to Harden. Here's Novak. Here's Bynum. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Brown with a screen. Here's Roy. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Murray. Gasol in the high post. Shoots over Harden, and that one's good. Gasol.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Pass to Bynum. Here's Roy, guarded by Hield. Roy's shot is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
New Orleans has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Gasol, a screen on Harden, down low. Three-pointer. Rebounded by New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Roy hits a three-pointer. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Murray against Harden. Here's Fareed. His first shot coming late. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
And he lobs it up. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. Looney's checked in for Brown. Second free throw, no good.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Pass to Roy. Here's the pick. The three. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Murray. Now here's Gasol. He's defended by Looney. Gasol passes to Murray, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Portis, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
At the line for New Orleans, Jamal Murray.
And the free throw, no good.
And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Stevenson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Morris comes in for Harden. And that one misses. Something Bobby Portis has truly captured is the love of the fans, Clark.
Yeah, his energy and enthusiasm is palpable and contagious, but he also puts in the work, and fans recognize that hard work.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Outside Murray. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Stevenson, the pass to Morris. Here's Roy, guarded by Hield. From deep. Roy can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Morris against Murray. For 3. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Sunday, they'll start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Miami Heat.
And that game against Sacramento, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
The shot by Bynum, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Fareed. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Bradley Beal.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
New Orleans calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And they are in the top 10 in steals. This is a team that will force turnovers if you're careless with the ball.
And what a job they've done with their low post defense. As you said, number 2 in blocks. That speaks volumes to how well they protect the rim. And they've got the bodies to do it. Now here's Morris. 4-3. Stevenson, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Beal into the lane and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. Lance Stevenson picks one up.
And there's just so much variety to Beal's game. I mean, he's great off the catch and in transition. And right there, making a play off the bounce.
Free throw drops for Beal. And Beal drops them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
For 3, Hardaway. Robinson Earl with a rebound. The Pelicans trail. Outside Tate. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morris. Portis outside. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Connects from downtown. Beal's got 14 points for the game.
The consistency of Beal's scoring has been terrific. And, of course, his teammates keep working hard to facilitate to him.
Adams with a screen on Tate. Stevenson with the ball. Portis picks him up. Ah, nice shot by Morris.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Robinson Earl. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Morris outside. Outside Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Here's Robinson Earl. Back to Beal. To the paint. No good there. Now the Lakers take it the other way. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morris. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Beal, the pass to Tatum. Beal outside. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Portis. Looking to end the run. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Just like my buddy the Jet, this particular Smith is a complete player.
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are... And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Jamal Murray out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Fareed in at the 4. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. New Orleans has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. From behind the arc. Bynum with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Outside, Brown. Shoots over Beal. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Well, New Orleans shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. About a minute played here in the second half. Puts one up from 19. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Now here's Harden. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Roy. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Beal outside. Fires the 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Murray against Harden. Pass to Looney. Here's Roy. Give him 8. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 10 points for him.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Outside Murray. Gasol with it. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions. But the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player. You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Gasol, a screen on Harden. Pass to Gasol. The shot that time not on target, and it's the Lakers the other way.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the middle. The Lakers with a rebound. Left side, Brown. Here's Looney.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Kevon Looney taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hields checked in. Good on the second one. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Beal outside. They set a pick. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Harden from outside.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Out to the right wing. Murray with it. Now guarded by Brown. 3-pointer. Beal knocks it down from distance. Beal's got 17 points.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Pass to Looney. Here's Bynum. Here's Roy. And again, no good by the Lakers. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Now Murray. Gasol with it. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Beal. A 3-ball. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
To the inside. The jump hook. And again, no good by the Lakers. Well, New Orleans shooting just around 32% from the field. Harden against Murray. Inside. It's picked off. Outside Harden. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. Hield against Harden. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Now, you can't be too aggressive guarding Hield because he will bait you into fouling him and still make it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Harden, the pass to Brown. Now Adams from the arc. The offensive rebound. Another shot. And he lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player. Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Hardaway on the wing. The three is up. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Hield finds Tate. Here's Fareed. Outside Hield. From deep three-point range. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
First one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he hits both. There's 42 seconds left in the third. And here's Murray. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Beal's shot is off.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Brown passes to Anderson. Back to Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. And the Lakers making a change here. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And so it's Los Angeles up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the court for the Lakers.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Gasol. Five on the clock. Now here's Beal. Launches it. Find him with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Three-pointer. Harden nails it from three.
You know, the foundation of Harden's offensive arsenal is his three-point shot. So I think you have to respect that and try to take it away, because otherwise you get the whole floor opened up for him, and that's a real problem.
Beal's shot is off.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Brown passes to Harden. Pass to Roy. Puts it up from the high post. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
Murray drives in. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Harden from outside. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
That shot is off.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the Pelicans call time here. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brown finds Looney. Harden against Murray. Brown, a screen on Murray. Three-pointer, Harden. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Outside Murray. The three is up. Knocks down the triple.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
For Los Angeles, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Harden to pass to Looney. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And again, no good by the Lakers. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Murray against Harden. Brown with it. Pass to Roy. And there's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden misses.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Gasol against Looney. Gasol misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Beal against Harden. Pass to Bynum. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
At the line for the Lakers. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. But he sinks the second. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Harden against Murray. Pass to Gasol. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Three-pointer, Harden. Good D by Murray.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Harden. Looney, a screen on Murray. Harden from outside. On target from range.
3 points.
And the Lakers lead by 13.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
Here's Beal. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19 to the paint. Here's Roy. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Beal outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Murray. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Well, Los Angeles shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. Harden against Murray. Fires from deep. Harden can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Beal from outside hits the trifecta. Beal's got 22 points.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Puts it up, down low. Bynum, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Beal, right side. Can't connect from 14. Well, Los Angeles shooting at about 44% so far. And he's going for the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
There's the triple. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They lead by 11.
At this point, it's looking like it's over. Time is winding down, and this is going to be a win for the Lakers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year. First free throw is good. And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And that's good as he hits both shots. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Off target with the three. Healed against Hardaway. Stevenson's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Portis' shot is off. And so it's the Lakers with it. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Morris outside. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong
The starting lineup.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
So it's Paul on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Miller. Michael Porter's out there with Jackson. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Turner in at the 5. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Back to Williamson. It's stolen by Carter. Pass to Smith. Carter on the wing. Love with the screen on Porter. Here's Carter. Here's Love. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
But they do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Here's Toronto. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Shots good by Turner.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch and shoot opportunities.
Randolph sets a screen for Smith. Pass to Love.
Dallas foul. Jackson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Smith. At the elbow, Randolph. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
How about that? Take the bump through contact. What incredible touch by Zach Randolph.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
All right, David, thanks. Williamson finds Miller. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Smith dishes to Carter. The feed to Randolph. And it's good for 2. Randolph's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Jackson passes to Williamson. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
It's a pick by Love. Smith, the pass to Love. Shoots over Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Love.
Boy, you think about Kevin Love averaging over 17 points and 10 rebounds. He's adapted to any role. This guy's a true pro.
So he gets them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And there's the pass to Miller. Over Randolph. Miller, no luck.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Smith kicks to Carter. Love with the screen on Jackson. Here's Carter. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Williamson dishes to Porter. And stolen by Love. Carter against Porter. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Miller. And the rejection by Love.
Well, Kevin Love, such a smart defender. Send it back.
Pass to Smith. Back to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Over Miller. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Miles Turner.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Robinson for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Reeves, defended by Allen. Reeves the pass to Paul. Lewis with the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Raptors with the lead. Passes it to Robinson. They set the screen. And the Raptors miss again. Another shot. Here's Love. Makes it off the glass. Love's got 6.
Well, you know this about Kevin Love. He is willing to be a workhorse on the glass for them, and you will not have him ever give up on a play.
Bagley finds Paul. Here's Reeves. Here's the 3. No good that time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Noel against Robinson. It's Allen on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Lewis. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Paul. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Noel.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it? Never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guys.
Allen left side. And here's Love for 3. Drops in the tray. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Paul for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
The pass to Reeves. Bagley with a screen on Allen. Stolen by Mark. In the corner, it's Robinson. From downtown, that shot is off. And so it's Toronto with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for the Mavericks, Porter is out there with Miller. And there's Miles Turner. And there's Jackson. And it's Paul in at the point.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
Here's Smith following the basket by Chris Paul. Pass to Johnson. Randolph, a screen on Jackson. Johnson, the pass to Randolph. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Randolph's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors. Outside, Porter, back to Paul. Oh, Porter in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Smith, the pass to Johnson. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that one falls for Johnson. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Johnson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Mavericks trail by 9. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Now Johnson. Following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Smith kicks to Johnson. Love with the screen on Jackson. And he makes that one. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Johnson isn't just an outside shooter. This guy is a versatile, talented scorer in the paint.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Miller's got his second bucket. And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Raptors making a switch here. Carter's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Williamson's checked in. Here's Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Vince Carter on the wing. Love with the screen for Carter. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Williamson, the pass to Jackson. Randolph against Williamson. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Jackson. Turner with a screen on Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And Turner with the basket on the assist from Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Smith scanning the floor. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Williamson in the post. Defended by Bridges, and it's Williamson missing. Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his 2nd season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
Here's Smith. Michael Porter making his last shot. Smith sets the pick for Carter. Over Jackson. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Miller outside. Turner passes to Williamson. Outside for Jackson. For Randolph. They get the rebound. Miller. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Love with the screen for Smith. Bridges outside. Outside Randolph. Jackson against Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Mavericks ball.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Kenyon Martin. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused and they made everything they looked at.
So both teams making some changes here.
Let's see some numbers here on Michael Porter. Over the last month, getting it done. First in shooting percentage and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. On defense, the Raptors. Lewis a screen on Robinson. Reeves gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here are the Mavericks now. They're on an 18-7 run. Right side, Bagley. Passes it to Reeves. To the middle. Here's Noel. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Wednesday, Los Angeles Clippers will come into town. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
Now, here is Robinson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. Porter outside. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Robinson up top. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Reeves the pass to Bagley. Here's Reeves. Guarded by Robinson. Outside, Porter. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Robinson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
He misses the free throw. Johnson, he's checked in for the Raptors. And Dallas with a change here, too. Paul's checked in for Porter. Good on the second free throw. Dallas leading by 4. Paul passes to Lewis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Reeves. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Robinson. In the corner, it's Martin. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Now, Joe Johnson has proven he will find his guys if they're open.
Pass to Reeves. .26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Raptors trail by 4. Allen surveying the D. Robinson for 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. With 1 on the clock, he can't get it to go. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and getting the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Man, this is just beautiful basketball, poetry in motion. I mean, I think if they stay efficient, Ernie, in the second half, they'll pull away.
And now you have me wondering about poetry. Do you think Walt Whitman had a jump shot?
Maya Angelou did.
And moving on to some mid-season analysis, let's check out the latest power rankings.
When I look at the Mavericks, they've been holding it down since last of our power rankings, man. 2 wins in 3 tries, that's good stuff.
It's okay. I feel like 3 wins and no losses could be good. Above 500 over the last 3. It's all right.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so it's Dallas with him. They lead by 4. We've got Carter. Zach Randolph is out there with Bridges. And it's Smith. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Smith dishes to Bridges. No good. And it's Dallas the other way.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Back to Porter. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. Outside Porter. Five on the clock. The pass to Williamson. Fires for three. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Mavericks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Mavericks, Jackson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Raptors trail by 4. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. And the Mavericks call time here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Let's take a look at Dallas. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And I think for Dallas, they've been shockingly ineffective this season. I don't know if anyone thought they'd have this much of a struggle, but the chemistry's been horrible.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together. And it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
Now here's Porter. He's got 11. And here's Jackson. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And it's Carter missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Miller finds Jackson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Porter passes to Jackson. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Raptors.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Randolph kicks to Smith. Carter outside. Just 5 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Dallas. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Back to Jackson. Oh, Porter in position. Stolen by Randolph. Smith up top. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Turner with the steal. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Williamson right side. Back to Jackson. Miller sets a screen for Jackson. From 13, the shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Carter against Porter. Smith outside. Randolph sets a screen for Smith. Back to Carter for the lead. They get it back.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Dallas calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Jackson. He's putting up about 5 points a game, and clearly he's having a tough stretch here. But it's all about how you respond to the adversity. That'll be key.
Right, because everyone gets out of rhythm on occasion. It feels harder than it should be, but you've just got to keep working.
Mavericks have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's Reeves, defended by Allen. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Johnson. He has 5. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Miles Bridges. Bagley, he's checked in for Dallas. Robinson with it. Martin with a screen on Jackson. Robinson passes to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Nerlens Noel checks in for Miller. Both free throws good from Jackson. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jackson against Robinson. Kicks it out to Allen. His three-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks leading. Outside Jackson. Inside. Noel dishes to Jackson. Lewis with the three. That shot missing. The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Allen outside. Johnson right side. A second chance effort. Outside for Martin. Lets it go from deep. So both teams changing it up here.
13 foul. Substitution on the court.
The Mavericks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Jackson passes to Porter. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Zion Williamson.
On the wing, Turner. He's guarded by Love. Mr. Williamson, just 3 to shoot. The 3. Dallas, no good that time either. Toronto trailing. Johnson right side. Smith against Jackson. Smith kicks to Johnson. Love with the screen for Johnson. Over Porter. That one a little long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson, the pass to Randolph. Back to Johnson. Randolph, a screen on Williamson. Can they get it? And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Mavericks leading by 3. Left side, Porter. Pass to Williamson. Jackson against Bridges. Loads it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now, here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Randolph, a screen on Porter. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 7 points.
Beautiful jump shooting from Johnson. One of the purest jumpers in the game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Miller is out there with Turner. Then it's Porter. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Jackson at the 1 spot. Love, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Miller. Banked in off the glass. Miller's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Dallas.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Love with the screen on Jackson. Here's Smith. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 5. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Smith, the pass to Carter. The 8-footer connects. The jumper drops.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here is Miller. Now Porter. Knocked away. Dallas needs to get off a shot from about 19 feet. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Love with the screen on Porter. Here's Carter, and it's sent back by Turner. And he recovers it. Toronto calls timeout.
Toronto with the timeout. If you want a t-shirt, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who wants one? We've been waiting for their return. And here they are. Here are your North Side Crew.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Smith finds Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Randolph sets a screen for Smith. Carter inside the three-point line, and it's Carter again missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Jackson passes to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. He dishes it to Turner. There's Porter with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Randolph's got 4 rebounds in this game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here is Smith. On the wing, Bridges. Love with the screen on Porter. Carter kicks to Love. And again, Toronto no luck.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the pass to Jackson. Pass to Miller. They could use a bucket. It doesn't go for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Smith outside. Carter outside. Smith sets the pick for Carter. Knocked loose. Lays it up off the glass. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Passes it to Miller. Back to Williamson. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Turner with a screen on Smith. Jackson misses.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Bridges. That one off the back iron and out. Mavericks leading by 3. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Carter. Pass to Porter. Back to Williamson. On deep. Bridges with the board.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here is Smith. To the inside. Here's Randolph. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges against Williamson. Jackson kicks to Porter. Back to Jackson. Oh, Porter in position. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Raptors trail by 5. Toronto calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Dallas on defense. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
All the officials are all over that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
That's good from Vince Carter. Vince Carter hits them both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
The pass to Miller. Back to Jackson. Williamson is screen on Smith. Floats it up for Williamson. Stolen by Randolph. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Jackson. In the corner, Smith with it. Out to Carter. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 1. Down low. Williamson double team. Turner looking around. Outside Porter. Pocket 6. Drills it from outside. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Carter against Porter. Carter drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Lots of momentum on Carter's drive. The defense can't keep up, and he ends up getting the foul.
At the line for your Raptors, Vince Carter. At the line for 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Bridges against Williamson. Outside for Jackson. Williamson trying to free himself up. Off target from 3-point range. Carter against Porter. Now here is Carter. Guarded close. Driving to the basket. Here's Love. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Williamson. Feeds it to Turner. Money!
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Carter against Jackson. Takes it from 10. And it's Carter missing. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Michael Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Porter doesn't make a ton of trips to the line, but he's a steady shooter. Time here to capitalize.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Randolph passes to Bridges. And again, no good by Toronto. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Mavericks. Miller, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Miles Turner.